I did acid for the first time yesterday.
Acid. Acid.
I've taken acid.
What's that?
What's the normal dose you would take of acid? So you guys actually met each other completely naked. Let me look at your eyes.
We're on MDA.
Oh shit. Your eyes are quite large.
Now, before we dive into this video, I need to make it clear that this has been created for education, safety, and harm reduction. It is by no means meant to glorify use. As you will see in the video, I am going around and advocating for safe use, and you'll see very clear moments where I tell them that what they're doing is straight up dangerous. Please learn from these videos and don't make the same mistakes yourself. It really could cost you your life. Cheers.
Okay, what's your name?
My name's Denny.
My name's Corey.
How are you doing today?
I'm wonderful. I couldn't be better. I'm at Shambhala.
What is your name?
Sydney.
Sky. ISIS. ISIS, like the terrorist group.
Phil, nice to meet you, man. Oh, you got trash on your hands. Ask them what drugs they're on.
Okay. Hey.
Hello.
Can I interview you?
Hello, good sir.
Hi, what's your name?
I'm Jacob.
Sonia.
What are you up to?
We're just enjoying some smoothies with some mushrooms in it.
He's taller than me. Is his head in the frame?
I'm a little bit high. I crouched down. Absolute pleasure. I fucking love your shit.
Thank
Doing
you.
what you're doing, man.
Thank you for waiting.
Hey, no worries, man. I'm stoked to meet you. I've seen you here a couple times. I've never gotten to meet you, so I'm stoked.
This is our first time here, so it's been kind of crazy. We've been to other festivals before, but nothing like this.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. What's your name?
Lacey.
Lacey, nice to meet you. You guys have matching costumes.
We do.
Dude, you did your eyebrows too. Shit.
She did my eyebrows.
Lovely. What drugs are you on? He does drugs and I don't really do drugs, and we've been dating for 4 years, so it's really nice to come to a place where it's like, I mean, we don't really care on a regular basis. We have our own drugs of choice. I drink alcohol. He likes to do like more MDMA and stuff and psychedelics.
Mushrooms in them? What
Yeah.
kinds?
I blended up some blue meanies.
Blue meanies. I haven't
Yeah.
had those in a long time.
They're nice.
I like 'em.
Nice visual, nice chill.
What would your favorite drug be at the festival, like in this environment?
Ketamine definitely is like my favorite thing to do here. I love it. It's silly. This festival is silly and goofy, and it makes me laugh a lot. But then I did some acid yesterday, which is nice. But I found that when I try to do K on acid, it got a bit existential, and I was like, we're all dreaming, man.
It was too much?
I'm Kiki, by the way.
Kiki?
Kiki, and you are?
Adam? And you are?
I'm Darius.
Darius. Yeah, nice to meet you. Kiki was my cat's name. You guys told me you guys are Christians.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we are.
You guys are cool with being at these festivals, taking psychedelics.
Oh, yeah. We're more here for the atmosphere than anything.
How are you guys?
I'm doing fantastic. How are you?
Good. What's your name?
Scott.
Jenny. Nice to meet you.
So wild.
Is it?
I saw your videos on Shambhala last year, like right when you started posting them, and that's how I found out about all this.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
So this is all kind of like a dream, and it was so hard to get tickets and online. It's been like a year-long journey, and like,
I saw the videos, now you're jumping into a video.
yeah. Full circle.
Yeah, I thought we were literally in a dream, and I thought that I was in a simulation or something, and I was freaking out.
I've had that on acid.
Yeah, maybe it's just the acid. I don't know if it was the K and the acid, but I don't know. What do you think?
Have you ever had a bad K experience, or has it all been good?
No, it's all been groovy and great times. Yeah.
And you're lucky. I've had some scary ones.
I was born 3 years before they were even a thing. I was named after the Egyptian goddess, so yeah.
I like your hair. Very nice. Your mom did your hair? Is your mom here with you?
We're sisters.
Your mom is here?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Actually, for my sister's celebration of life.
Okay.
She passed away last year at 24. She was supposed to be a Shambassador here, and it was her dream job. So we have her here with us. Her name is Justice. Yeah, we just want to talk about her and everything, and yeah.
You're expecting?
Yeah, we are.
Well, congratulations. How many months are you?
Roughly around 5.
Really? 5? You don't even look it at all. Yeah, it's a tiny baby bump. I know, guys, 5 months pregnant and at a festival is pretty crazy. Almost as crazy as signing up to Surfshark today and getting 4 months free with code PSYCHED. That's right, this video's sponsor is Surfshark. They are a VPN provider which helps keep your privacy in your own hands when you're surfing the interwebs, especially if you're looking up controversial stuff like, I don't know, substances. I don't want my internet provider seeing everything I'm doing. Using a VPN keeps your data secure. It also has some other benefits, like if you want to buy a flight, you can change your location to say you're in a developing country like Guatemala maybe, and then it might offer you cheaper flights to align with the, average income of people in that country. Allegedly, of course. You can also do stuff like change your location to get different kinds of videos offered to you on video streaming services. And there is absolutely no risk to signing up to Surfshark. You have a 30-day money-back guarantee if you don't like it. And of course, using the code PSYCHED for a limited time will give you an extra 4 months. Now, I don't know how long this offer for 4 extra months is going to be on the table, so if you don't have a VPN already, I highly advise you go and sign up to Surfshark. They have been rated one of the top VPNs in the world. If you sign up, they are more likely to sponsor future videos, and God knows we need all the support we can get. So signing up actually helps me. Again, use code PSYCHED, get 4 extra months at absolutely no risk, 30-day money-back guarantee, and with all that being said, let's jump back into the video. Cheers, guys.
Oh yeah, we gotta stand back further. Yep. You're very tall, I'm very short. The contrast.
You're medium size.
How tall are you?
6'4".
So-
I get it from my dad. He's 6'7".
How tall are you?
6'7".
6'7".
Yeah,
okay.
so I'm just stupid.
You look taller than 6'7",
I
to
know,
be honest.
like on my tippies.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, no, I'm just silly sized.
One of my best friends growing up was 6'6".
Okay, yeah.
So I was used to like the contrast.
You know what's funny? One of my best friends is same thing. Like we've got this contrast, and we got this perfect vibe our whole lives.
I'm having a lot of fun.
What's your name, man?
Matthew. It's my first Shambhala.
Love all your gear. Did you make this?
I did. Yes, I did make this.
Nice
I make
job.
curlers. Smoking a doobie.
What is your favorite drug to do at the festival?
Acid.
Acid. LSD.
I did acid for the first time yesterday. Yeah, that was amazing. And then I'm gonna try MDMA for the first time today.
Never tried MDMA.
No, I've never done anything.
What do we do? What do we P2. There's a new thing I tried. Do you know what that is? P2 something?
I just eat snacks.
Huh?
I haven't done it here yet because for me, acid is like, you have to recharge after doing it. You definitely have to. I've tried to do it like back to back one day, the other day. I've tried doing it one day, waiting a couple days, and then doing it again. But I always find that your body needs a full recharge period to get all the dopamine kind of back in your brain.
It's kind of hard to do it at a festival because you don't really have a day to recharge. So how do you plan it out?
Well, I'm planning to do it on my most exciting day. LS Dream is tomorrow, and that's the DJ I'm most excited to see.
Me too.
Yeah, basically that. Some ketamine, I think. Some M.
Nice.
Yeah.
Really good.
There you go.
Tell me about your best acid experience.
Oh,
What first comes to mind?
Definitely yesterday.
Yesterday's your best one?
Yes, it actually was. I've only taken it a handful of times, but I took acid at like 5 o'clock yesterday, and then at 12 I decided that I was going to take another tab, and I stayed up all night.
Are you on any drugs now?
No, not yet.
Not yet.
We're gonna work on it.
We're probably gonna do acid though.
Yes. Do you know who this is? Do you know who this is behind the camera?
no, I just see light. You're an angel, I think.
I've been sprouted into a new human. I started out with the 2 sprouts, and then I got sprouted into a beautiful flower.
I gotta grow some more.
I had a butterfly last night, but I saw somebody that had a cocoon.
Oh.
So I went and took their cocoon and gave him a butterfly.
I'm super shy, and so no, I am right. She's helped me come out of my cocoon. So she dresses me.
Damn.
So you have emerged into a beautiful butterfly.
Do you understand the sprout thing? Because I don't get it.
The only thing I can really get is like when she put it on my hat, she goes, "Now you can sprout into a beautiful human being." And I was like, I thought I kind of already was a beautiful human.
There you go.
But I guess we've got a new phase to get through, so here we go.
I love that. Wow.
This is like my first
Wow.
day for festival.
Wow.
First one.
So your first one and you're embodying it. Look at you go.
This is how I dress sometimes.
This is one of our biggest educators on drug safety right here. Yeah.
Hello.
Shout out to Adam. Fuck yeah.
So have you researched it? Like, do you know what to expect?
I've done a little bit of research. I've watched a lot of your videos and like harm reduction and stuff like that. So a little,
Do you have the MDMA already?
yes,
Do you know that it's real MDMA?
yes.
You tested it?
Yes.
Okay. Have you weighed it properly with the scale?
Oh, no.
So how do you know how much you're taking?
Oh.
Adam! Woo! Yay. Have a good night. Thank you.
That's crazy. Now. You did good. You did good. You have the balls to go up and just want an interview. Not everyone can do that.
Can I hug you?
Yeah, come here.
She does that naturally. That was crazy.
That's a good hug.
We actually met at Wreck Beach, and he took me here as one of our first dates.
Wreck Beach, though. That's a wild place to meet.
Backwards, right? You see the person naked and then you get to know them, right? You're like, huh, this is weird.
So you guys are both, you're cool being naked.
Yeah.
Skylar. Yeah, Skylar.
What's your name?
Shelby.
Shelby and Skylar. When I had a son, I wanted to name him Skylar, but X didn't like the name. I guess it's kind of like more girls the name now.
I've met a lot more Skylars that are girls. Yeah, and
From the 50s, it was a popular boy's name. Like way back 1920s, yeah. Now it just kind of died out and it became a girl's name.
Yeah.
I always thought Sky was a pretty boy's name.
Yeah. My sister's name is Dawson, and I think that's more of a boy's name. And yeah, so I think I got the girl's name. She's got the boy's.
Dude, it is a strong masculine name. So you guys actually met each other completely naked. That is a cool story.
Yeah, and you know what's cute too is we do Naked Bacon Beach. We do the ice cream. This year we're not, but every other year we've done naked ice cream down at the beach.
And you know what's really funny is we would hand the ice cream out to people, and they wouldn't want to take it from us because we were naked. But he would say something like, "We have food safe. It's okay." And the kids are like, they have food safe, so it's probably okay to take the ice cream from the naked man. I just won't look.
Don't take candy from strangers, especially not the naked tall man.
Yeah, right.
Stay away from him.
I know.
What is your favorite drug to take at the festival?
I've taken acid. I took 2 tabs yesterday, and that was the first time I'd ever tried it.
What did you think?
It was pretty cool. Like I didn't get like the body kind of feel like everybody was saying, but like my headspace was all over the place, like going in waves up and down, and I just kept vibing. Like I just had so much energy.
Really?
It was so cool.
Really? So there was never a part where it was scary or freaky or anything?
No, not really. I've done mushrooms and stuff like that before, but
I feel like mushrooms are more intimidating. Any bad drug experiences in general?
I had a terrible mushroom trip the first
Tell me about it.
I took them with my boyfriend at the time, and we were at a party with like 100 people I didn't know.
It's a horrible setting.
And he left me there.
I don't do acid very often, but here I will do it.
You must be excited.
I am very excited. Yes, exactly. Yeah, team trip.
I'd feel the same way. If I was with someone and they barely trip, it's like the one time. Yeah, I feel you.
It's always nice to have like a sitter, somebody who's gonna keep me okay all the time, but it's nice to go in as a team for sure. It's bonding. Yeah.
And I like being on both sides. I like taking care of him and also being high with him. So I just do less than him.
What is your usual acid dose at a festival?
What's that?
What's the normal dose you would take of acid?
Oh.
Anyway, Skylar and Shelby, what drugs are you on? Let me look at your eyes.
We're on MDA.
Oh shit. Your eyes are quite large. How about you? Let's see those eyes.
MDA as well.
Yours aren't as big.
Not as big.
Almost as big.
I got a high tolerance because I abused it for quite a while. MDMA and also MDA.
So give me a rundown. What is the difference between the two for you?
I find MDA is a little bit more chilled back for me, honestly. It's like, I don't know if it's, it's more stimmy and like kind of like, or like make me like not want to move, and just like lay in bed and like close my eyes.
Why do you like taking it in a smoothie?
It honestly masks the flavor.
Is there less nausea with the smoothie? Or does it matter?
Actually, when I make a tea, I put ginger in it. It does help. I do get less nauseous.
Last time I made a tea, it was fine, but normally it always gets my stomach. Yeah.
So you're here celebrating her life. Does that mean you're not doing any drugs while you're here, or you?
We partook in a little bit of mushrooms.
Would you say the mushrooms are your go-to substance for psychedelics? Like, do you prefer mushrooms over acid, per se?
Not me.
Not you?
Yeah, I do mushrooms more than acid, but I do think I like acid better.
Mushrooms are pretty safe.
Exactly.
Actually passed away from drugs, prescriptions, so like, yeah.
Is it opioids?
Yeah. So, staying away from all that, guys.
Stay away from opioids.
Exactly.
I have bad experience with prescription drugs too. Just ADHD drugs. They are drugs. They try to say it's medication. It's not medication.
Exactly. So.
Mushrooms, though, no one's ever died, as you guys know, from eating too many mushrooms. How do you have a drug with not a single death? That's wild. What would you say is your favorite drug to do at a festival like this?
Yeah, I'd say acid #1 for sure. And then I've been getting a lot more familiar with ketamine.
Ketamine is like the new festival drug. Yeah. Years ago, no one was on ketamine.
Really?
Yeah, in 2018. Do you want to know what it was? Take a wild guess. What was everybody on in 2018? You'll never guess it.
Coke.
Just try Coke. Okay, what do you think?
GHB.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It went from GHB to ketamine.
Normally, I try to stay away from powders and stuff like that. It's just a personal preference. I tried ketamine for the very first time yesterday.
Ketamine's the festival drug.
Ketamine is the festival drug. Ketamine's that famous drug that they're saying it's ruining the dance floor because people aren't vibing anymore. People are slunched over and all like that. But I don't know. It's something that you can kind of feather. You take like a little bit, you see how it goes. Don't go stupid with it and dive off the deep end. But it was an interesting experience. But I think my ketamine's done for Shambhala.
I fine line between like piling it too much though. Last night though we had the DMT pendant, and I think that was like my perfect festival drug last night. Yeah, it was awesome, and just that because of the half-tab acid too, it was just like perfect bit of wonk that I needed.
It all blended in nicely.
Yeah.
Ketamine, acid, and DMT are a good combo. Yeah.
I prefer MDA for sure. I prefer MDA. Yeah.
Does MDA feel more euphoric, more blissful feelings?
I would say so. Yeah, I would say so.
A lot of people say that. Not for me. I'm the other way. Actually, the best roll I ever had was a mix of the two.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever tried mixing the two?
That's what I wanted to do tonight, but start it low and slow, see where we go.
Yeah. Low and slow, see where we go. That's a good one. I haven't heard that.
Yeah.
So that's cool. So is it just mushrooms for you guys?
Yes.
Yep.
Natural
A little
stuff.
weed. A little weed. Yep.
Natural.
Yep.
I like to hear that.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever had a really scary experience with mushrooms before?
The come up is a little bit feels a little bit weirder, but once you're there, it is. But
your jaw going like you got some gurney.
no, it is nowhere near as jaw intensive as MDMA.
Really?
In my experience. Nowhere near as bad.
It's mixed with Cialis. Get different MDMA. Yeah. Why the fuck is it mixed with Cialis? So Cialis is a vasodilator. It makes the blood vessels bigger. That's why your dick gets hard. MDMA is a vasoconstrictor. It shrinks the blood vessels.
So they're working against each other.
Yeah, so it makes your dick get small. And I'm using dicks as an example because it's a great way to envision what's happening in your body.
Yeah.
If you mix it, you can die from mixing Cialis and MDMA.
Okay.
So I've heard that those were going around. Just get some different MDMA.
Okay.
I mean, you probably won't die. Like, you'll probably, just be realistic, you'll be okay. But if you take two of them, you might die.
Yeah.
It's all about the dose, right?
Yeah.
I don't know why the fuck people are doing this weird shit.
Yeah, you're amazing.
I don't want you to have that first MDMA experience. You gotta have some actual just MDMA.
Yeah.
And I swear if I turn around in 10 seconds, I'll find you MDMA. So, you should have no problem finding it.
Yeah, I mean that was I wanted to try these things, and it seemed like there's a lot of knowledgeable people, but there's also the testing booth.
Right.
And it seems very safe.
Have you tried the Cialis MDMA?
I haven't. I've done it before, but not that kind. So yeah.
Just avoid that one. That's fucking stupid.
It's pretty in pink though.
Is it? I mean, if you want to feel brave, go ahead. Just don't say I didn't warn you.
Yeah.
It's a problem that bodybuilders have. A lot of bodybuilders, they take Cialis because it makes them more vascular, and then they do stimulants to get ready for a show, and then it fucks with their heart.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, I would honestly, if it's your first time, just get some pure MDMA.
Okay.
I did have a bad trip the last time I was on mushrooms, before the festival. I just didn't want to be high anymore, and it wouldn't stop. My boyfriend at the time was on acid, and he kept meerkatting around our living room, and it freaked me out.
What does meerkatting look like? Show me.
So he kept grabbing a chair, putting it in front of the TV, and sitting on it, and then standing up, and then moving it, and sitting down, and standing up, and then
You would
doing that
pull
again.
a chair in front of the TV, sit in the chair, and go, "Am I in the way?" And it was just freaking us all out.
So what got you from being scared to wanting to try it again?
Just being with family and doing it here in a safe space and celebrating my sister and having fun.
What are your favorite drugs to do at the festival?
I've kind of gone through a little bit of a different change. Like the past few years I'd come here, it was kind of the nose candies, do the MDMAs, the ketamine, stuff like that. But kind of not my vibe anymore, so I've only eaten mushrooms this weekend. Stick to the wasps. Dude, these wasps are nuts, man. No, I've stuck to the mushrooms so far and coffee.
I'm sober for this festival, so I'm very proud of that. And the vibes, the environment, the people, they're all so
This is my first year sober. Are you sober as well?
Yeah, today.
So I might switch it up tonight, do a little acid or something, so it's stay on the psychedelic.
Are you in the acid? I find people fall into two camps, right? Yeah. Either they're an acid person or a mushroom person. Some people like both, but everyone always has a preference. What are you?
I'm pretty situational. Like, I'm not at these kind of events. I usually don't do mushrooms because I end up being kind of too like meditative and like kind of want to stay back and do my own thing.
I want to be in my own room alone.
Same. So, and then when I find I do acid, I'm kind of in a lot more control of it, and I can still stay like upbeat and like having fun with all my friends and not just like zombied off in my tent.
Find that too, that mushrooms are more intense?
Oh, by far. Like, it's so much harder to like control the high so much. And then when I tried the acid here, it was like I could just keep going. I could just, if I needed to sit down and take a break, I could. It just kind of faded off a little bit. And then when I got back into the action of it, I right back up.
Nice. I find people fall under two camps. There's the acid camp and the mushroom camp. Rarely will I find someone who says I like them both just as much.
Really?
Yeah, people usually fall under one category. I can't really ask you because you've tried it once.
Yeah.
But
I did like the acid a lot more than the mushrooms, though, just because I didn't have to eat the nasty-ass mushrooms.
I'm curious about this. Have you guys always been comfortable being naked, or is it something that you grew into?
So first time going down to Wreck Beach, I made it halfway down, turned around and almost threw up. So no, yeah, super shy. Yeah, super shy. And actually that's part of what Shambhala's done for me personally, is meeting such lovely, beautiful humans that have been, they are themselves, and I get to do the same. Yeah, so why be shy, right?
My favorite thing to take is 2CB, honestly. That's what I've been doing recently.
I took some 2CB and freaked out in a porta potty. I think that was my worst one. Oh my God. I was reading the walls of the porta potty like a horror novel.
I wanted 2CB really bad for a long time. I couldn't ever find it. My friend had some. I took 30 milligrams right to start, and it was the middle of the day. It was like plus 30 degrees. The sun's like beaming on me. My friend's face turned into like just fractals.
And just imagining everyone who wrote everything in there, and I was like, oh no.
Actually sounds like a great story though. That's hilarious.
It was good.
And I had to go to my tent. I was like way too over.
So it was too much for you. Yeah. Made it out of the porta potty alive.
Just barely. We struggled through, but we made it.
30 milligrams in a different environment might be gentle. Once I took 15 milligrams at work. I was working at a bank, and my manager came over, and I was like, holy shit. Why the fuck did I think this was smart?
I can't imagine all the people like tripping really high on psychedelics locked in a porta potty. There must be people in there that are in there for hours and nobody notices.
I was one of those people.
But like at home, I could handle it fine. The environment plays a big role. I'm like transferring millions of dollars of money, and I'm high on 2CB. I was like, this is probably not the smartest idea you've ever had, Adam. So you said you like psychedelics. Have you ever had a really horrible psychedelic trip?
My craziest psychedelic trip was actually on mushrooms. So acid, I've always been able to, like, I've had some pretty crazy acid trips. I've had like 4 tabs on my tongue before and had to like lay down for a whole trip and listen to Led Zeppelin, but it was okay. It was manageable. Yeah, just kind of rode it out with the flow. But anyway, I got a zip of 7 grams of mushrooms. And when I got it from the guy, he kind of joked, haha, don't take the whole bag. And I was with all my buddies, and I was already planning on doing 5 grams. I was planning on doing a heavier dose, like a heroic dose. And I shot the 5 grams down, and I looked at the bag, and I had like 2 grams left. I'm like, well, 2 grams isn't a trip. I may as well take, well, it is, I know, this isn't young, stupid me.
Gotcha.
Thinking. So I was like, I should take these 2 grams too on top of my 5. Did it. Maybe 40 minutes later, 30 minutes later, I already started feeling like a lot, like a big come on, like a big wave kind of took over me. And I thought, holy fuck, this is going to be crazy because I've never felt like this before.
What was the heroic dose? Are we talking like 5 grams?
6 grams. Yeah. And it was lemon tech, so it was extra vicious.
Extra vicious. I agree. Yeah. Shit. And you handled that okay?
Deprivation too. Yeah.
You were in the dark?
Well, you have your mask on and you're next to people. I was with my 2 aunties, so I got to hold their hands.
And then all my friends all of a sudden just started going, me, 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 me. Like I was trying to listen to them talk, and they were all going, me, 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 like aliens. And I was like, what the fuck? So I was asking for help. I was like, you guys gotta help me. Like I don't know what's going on right now. I need help. But I was asking for help in my head. I wasn't like outwards asking it. I was just sitting there like not doing anything, but it was all in my head. And I just like got sent down a trip. I went through ego death. It was 2 hours that it happened. We were in my house. I forgot my name. I forgot who I was. I didn't know I was with 2 of my best friends that I'd been friends with. Didn't know who they were.
How are you gonna know them if you don't know yourself?
Oh, it was a crazy experience. They took care of me though. Like thank God that they were there. I pray for them because if they weren't there, I don't know what could have happened. I felt, it sounds weird and it sounds sad, But I wasn't sad at the time, but I felt like I was an afterthought of the universe. I looked around and the house was there and my friends were there, and I didn't know they were my friends, but they were people and they looked happy, and everything in the setting looked like it belonged. Everything looked like it was in its place. The people looked like they enjoyed being there, but I didn't know who I was, and I had no clue why I was here, and I just wanted to go away. I felt like I didn't belong.
What did you take from that experience?
Just that we are love and we are light and we're meant to be here even when we don't feel like it.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
What brought me down is my friends put on SpongeBob. They were like, I think you want to watch SpongeBob. And I was just like, what? And I sat down and I watched SpongeBob, and I guess it like sidetracked me for half an hour. And then eventually they kept asking me what my name was. And eventually I was like, I'm Matthew. And they were like,
but you survived.
I did. I survived, and I'm not afraid of them. I still love mushrooms. I still do them quite often.
So you guys are practicing Christians.
Yeah.
Has that affected, your relationship with drugs at all, or not really?
I think so. Like, we stay away from any kind of really, really hard drugs. Like, we don't do the meth or...
It's like natural things.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you see it as if it's natural, then, it was given by God.
Yeah.
Got it.
We're big pot smokers.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll be out here filming somewhere tomorrow between 2 and 7.
Okay.
Make sure you guys find me so we can find out how it goes. Okay, we have a deal?
Full circle.
We have a deal. You're going to find me. All right.
All right.
All right, cheers. It was lovely talking to you guys.
Oh, this
Nice
is
meeting
so
you.
Awesome. Thank
All right.
you, Adam.
Good. Give me a hug.
Oh.
Good luck, man.
Yeah, thank you.
Cheers. Cheers. Thank you for the interview, guys.
Yeah.
yeah.
Can I hug you too? Yeah.
So nice meeting you, man. I hope you have a great rest of your shows.
Yeah, enjoy.
I'm having so much fun talking to people.
It was
You're giving me a great interview. I love both of your energy.
Oh,
You
yeah.
seem like very warm, authentic people. I don't know if it's the drugs. Thanks for the interview, man.
Thank you. Thanks for everything you do, man.
Happy Shambhala.
It was lovely talking to you guys.
You too.
Yeah, come here. Thank you for the
happy
interview.
Shams, dog.
Happy Shams, man.
Have a great time out
All
there.
right, cheers.